Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right. I want to do a love reading, but this is not going to be your, are they going to come back? Because, babe, they always come back. One way or another, they always come back. I feel like for this collective, though, I want to do is the ultimate outcome for the two of you to be together, or are you guys truly meant to part ways? You know, because we always talk about unfinished business. Unfinished business sometimes just means you got to learn some lessons. It doesn't mean you guys are going to reconcile or you need to pass certain tests to be together. It's more of, is this person really meant to be in your life? Is separation necessary for right now, or no, this is a lesson and then we're going to talk about it. Okie dokie. But per usual, if this doesn't apply to you, sit right with you. Don't want to hear what I have to say. That is okay. I will be back some other time. To see if this is your reading, I really want to see what was your guys' dynamic like, to kind of start off with, okay? What is the dynamic like? What was the dynamic like between this collective and their person, please? I'm picking up the letter V. It's funny on my card, like, it probably can't, yeah, you probably can't see it, but there's like a little scratch and I'm seeing the letter V. Something about your name could start with the letter V. So I got the Ace of Swords and then the Eight of Cups right here. Wow, and then I got the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to be honest, I think the two of you got together, whether it's you or this person were in the middle of walking away from maybe another relationship or another, I'm kind of getting like a whole life event. I feel like something really fell apart. Again, it could be the both of you, shoot, who knows? But either this person or you, somebody was going through something. You were forced to walk away from something, whether it was another relationship, you know, a home at one point, okay? And I'm kind of actually hearing you guys came into each other's lives kind of at the wrong time. For some of you, small few of you, you guys could have been friends for years. And when you guys tried to like connect, it could have been that wrong time. But I'm hearing, like, as bad as it sounds, you both were the, I'm hearing, truly right person, completely wrong time, because I feel like I said, for some reason, I'm kind of hearing the both of you could have went through something. You were forced to walk away from a nasty situation, maybe a situation you really wasn't prepared to walk away from. And that's when you guys connected. And maybe for a while, I don't feel like you guys took off hot and heavy, because it seemed to be very clear that you, again, somebody was in the midst of walking away from something. So I don't see, like, off the top, like an emotional, you know, a connection right away. But with this Ace of Swords, I keep stuttering, and I feel like this, you make this person nervous. I will say that there clearly is a memory when this person looks at you or when they're around you, they get nervous. I don't know if this person's like shy, but you make them feel like like, I feel anxious talking about it, but in a good way. That's where I'm saying, like, even though it was the wrong time, it was the perfect time, because it's like in a messed up way, the both of you were like the perfect distraction over the mundane nonsense that was going on. But yeah, during this Knight of Pentacles like time, it's like that you knew that there was healing that still needed to be done. And I'm going to be honest, was there too much, oh nope, let's make it work anyways, let's just be together anyways? Like, I feel like there was something, unfortunately, was in the way, and somebody was in the midst of walking away from something. Let me see what else is going on in this dynamic. Yeah, Eight of Wands. I will say this, and I think it kind of makes my, like, my heart happy on this one. Like, I feel like this, it was a very sweet love. One second. Sorry, I thought I heard something outside. It's my chair that's squeaking. Scared the crap out of me for a second. That's why I was like, what is that? It's my chair. Good grief. But yeah, that Eight of Wands. And I got like, for like something at the door. Maybe this person always had a tendency in the past of just popping up at your door, or, you know, show up randomly, whether it's with gifts or just themselves. Like with that Ace of Swords, I feel like, and do not make these details fat, I don't need it in the comments. This person was there for you, and you were there for this person too. I'm seeing two people that were there for each other. I just don't think, I'm going to be honest, this was a long-term relationship, because this nothing about this right now, as far as what your guys' dynamic looked like, feels extremely emotional. Was there feelings there? Yes. Because to be honest with you, I'm seeing two people that fell in love with each other, but again, wrong timing. There was something, again, somebody was forced to walk away from something, and I don't think, I feel like it was more of this person, to be the way I'm feeling, they haven't healed from it. And I will say it's not this person's fault. And especially, to be honest, if this collective, you knew that this person was in the middle walking away from some cruddy stuff. And to be on with that 8 of Wands, and that's where I'm kind of feeling maybe you guys did the, well, let's just make it work anyway. Let's just start getting close. And like I said, yes, I'm seeing two people that got to know each other, but I don't think this person was ready. And that's where I'm saying, I do give this person, yeah, the moon in reverse. I don't think this person was honest with you. They should have been blunt with you and said, listen, I'm not ready to start anything. I need to process this. I need time. Instead, they just went with it. And I feel like this collective, maybe you've spent this time doing the, oh, they love bomb me. No, I think this person fell in love with you. I do. I think in the moment it felt right, but at the same time, I don't think this collective, you were being honest about this dynamic either. Because especially, again, if you knew that maybe if it was not the right time, and if you or this collective, did you push the dynamic too much on this person? And if you did, that's okay. But it's more of, I don't really feel like this person has or would do anything to intentionally hurt you. I just feel like clearly there's some emotional immaturity. But I feel with this 8 of Cups to 8 of Wands, it feels rushed. It feels very fast paced. And it's nobody's fault, but I think this collective with that Ace of Swords, maybe you've done this time doing the, well, they're, you know, they love bombing, they lied, and yes, they, in the way they did, but do I think they lied about their feelings towards you and how they truly feel? No, I don't. I don't think there's infidelity involved. No, because I'm not feeling that either. I just don't think this person processed anything properly. Yeah, the King of Pentacles and then the 10 of Wands right there. That's what I'm saying. This person felt safe with you. It was never a lie. They really did sense security, you know, out of this collective. They really did. I think, and especially if they were walking away from a crappy situation like a job or a home, I'm going to be honest, maybe this person couldn't give you anything. You know, I kind of started to hate the saying of, oh, if they wanted to, they would. Yes, I agree to an extent, but what if they really can't give you anything? And that's kind of what I'm feeling out from this person. This person literally could not give you anything emotionally, financially, nothing. And to be honest, again, reflect back, did this collective, did you have that expectation on this person? But at the same time, I think this person had this expectation you were always going to stick around as well. This will probably have to go to a part 2. I'm going to be honest, I don't think, I'm kind of seeing two people that didn't really want it to be over. 7 of Wands in reverse. Let me do one more for that, what your guys' dynamic was like. Wow. And then the 9 of Swords right here. I will say this, I've been picking up a lot of collectives about, you know, doing some reflection about not being all the way honest on certain things. And again, I don't think this person, obviously, like we talked about, was not being honest with you, but I don't think you were either. And especially if this collective, if you knew that either yourself or this person was going through something as far as, again, walking away from a messed up situation, did you have a habit of walking around eggshells around this person? Were you not honest if this person was saying or doing something that didn't make you feel comfortable or make you or upset you? And again, I don't think, let me scratch this from the start. I don't think this person would do anything intentionally to hurt you. I think we're talking emotional immaturity here. But the point is, did this collective, did you suck at communicating with that person? Did you always sweep stuff under the rug? And maybe like what finally ended it off is maybe you did set some boundaries with this person. Then maybe I'm seeing with that 7 of Wands in reverse. It's like this person took the easy way out, because I'm not seeing a big blow up. You didn't catch this person doing something. I'm going to be honest, the both of you, Ace of Swords is your guys' first card. You guys suck at this. Both of you are held accountable at this. And it's sad because, again, the love part, the, you know, emotions, what was the love like? I want to do that real quick, and then we'll get into what is the outcome of this dynamic. King of Wands, and then the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's like almost,